Why what you ask for has to match how you live. Yes. Okay? It has to match how you live, you guys. Okay? So, welcome to Trauma Talks. Okay? Let's get into it today. Okay? Here's the truth. Most people feel, but rarely say out loud. You can't ask for peace while living in constant urgency. You can't pray for rest while glorifying exhaustion. You can't desire safety while your life is built on constant pressure and chaos. This isn't punishment, you guys. It isn't failure, and it isn't a lack of faith. No, it's congruence that you need, okay? Congruence, alignment. Life responds to alignment, not just intention alone, okay? What you constantly live becomes the language your body, brain, and nervous system believes. Yes, your behavior. And when what you ask for doesn't match how you live, the results isn't blessings or breakthrough, it's internal conflict. Yes, you don't get that breakthrough, okay? The psychology of integrity. Yes, psychologically, your mind is not primarily persuaded by words. It's persuaded by patterns of your behavior. Your nervous system is constantly scanning for consistency between what you're saying you value and what you actually do value and what you actually do. When those two don't match, your brain doesn't debate. It chooses behavior. Why? Because behavior is data. And from a psychological standpoint, this is why affirmations often fail. Not because affirmations are bad, but because the brain gives authority to repeated action, not spoken desire. You can say, I want peace, but if your days are filled with chronic rushing, overcommitment, no recovery, self-abandonment, yes, your brain concludes peace is unsafe or unavailable. So the body prepares for survival instead. This creates cognitive dissonance within yourself, the psychological stress that occurs when behavior and brain don't align. Okay, so here's the important part, you guys. The brain resolves dissonance by changing beliefs, not behavior. Okay, so instead of slowing down, people unconsciously decide this is just how life is. I function better under pressure. That's what they come to the conclusion of. Rest is lazy. I'll rest later. Not because it's true, but because it reduces internal conflict. Your body always chooses what keeps it functioning, not what sounds noble. Yes, okay? So let's get into the neurobiology behind this, okay? The neurobiology of safety, you guys. Now, let's go deeper into this neuroscience. Peace is not a mindset. Peace is a psychological state. Specifically, peace exists when the nervous system experiences regulation from the brain. When the brain perceives safety, the vagus nerve activates, heart rate slows, breath deepens, digestion improves, immune function stabilizes, emotional processing becomes possible. This is a state where your clarity, creativity, connection, and prayers actually flow from this place. But regulation requires structure. The nervous system needs boundaries, clear limits, rhythm, predictable pacing, recovery, real rest, not collapse, permission, internal safety to slow down. Without these, asking for peace creates biological confusions. You're asking your body to feel safe while giving it evidence of threat. From a nervous system perspective, constant urgency signals something is wrong. We are not safe yet. Okay, stay alert. Okay, so even when you pray or you meditate or journal, read your Bible, your body stays braced. Okay, this is why people say, I do all the right things, but I still don't feel peace. Yes, because peace doesn't come from effort. No, it doesn't come from effort. Okay, it comes from congruence, alignment, you guys. All right, so let's get into some self-empathy practices to get aligned. Now, let's slow this all the way down, okay? This is not a moment for self-criticism, you guys. This is a moment for self-empathy, okay? So ask yourself gently, put your hand on your heart, honestly, without judgment, what am I doing that contradicts to what I say I want? Think about that, okay? Pause for a minute. Let the answer arise without forcing it, okay? You might notice, okay, wanting rest, but filling every gap, wanting connection, but never stopping, wanting healing, but refusing pauses, wanting peace, but maintaining pressure. None of this means you're wrong. None of it. It means you are human. Now ask a second question. What would alignment look like at 10% less effort? Now a life overhaul. Not quitting, not everything, not dramatic, just a little change. Just 10% more honesty. 10%. 10% more space. 10% more gentleness. Okay. Healing doesn't happen through intensity. No, it happens through small, repeated, congruent shifts. Your nervous system learns safety slowly, and that's not a flaw. That's actual wisdom. It's brilliance. Okay. Your nervous system is brilliant. Okay. Faith connection, you guys. Okay. Faith scriptures understand this deeply. Let your eyes be yes. Let your yes be yes, in Matthew 5:37. And let your no be no. This is not about moral perfection. It's about integrity. A biblical language, integrity means wholeness, not intensity. God does not ask for a burnout. God does not ask for self-erasure. God does not equate exhaustion with holiness. No, a regulated life honors God more than a depleted life. Yes, you can't even hear God when you're too tired, okay? Because your body is not separate from your faith. No, it's not. It is the place where faith is lived, you guys. And when your life aligns with your limits, your prayer stops fighting your psychology, okay? All right? All right? So your body and your prayers align. That's what we're trying to do here. Align, okay? All right, so here's the truth. That changes everything, you guys. Life does not respond to what you want. It responds to what you consistently live, okay? What you actually do, okay? When you desire and your daily rhythms agree, your nervous system softens, your body trusts, your peace stops feeling distant. Alignment is not dramatic, you guys. It's honest, deeply honest, authentic. And honesty is where healing begins, you guys. All right, so let's do a guided empathy practice here to restore congruence. Take a breath, you guys, and ask gently, where am I asking my body to live in a way that contradicts to what I want? Ask, pause, and listen. No fixing. No judging, just awareness. Now say quietly, or you can say it out loud. I'm allowed to choose alignment without pressure. I'm allowed to choose alignment without pressure. And finally, even one small shift is enough to begin. Let that land, you guys, because it's true. It's so true, okay? All right, so burnout to balance. Burnout to balance. This is exactly the work we do. All right, in week 3 and 4 of Burnout to Balance, you guys, where we stop forcing change and start aligning your life with your nervous system, okay? Not more effort. Not more effort. More congruence, more alignment. Yes, if you want, okay, just give me a call. Check me out, all right? You can go on my page. And you can look under the description and you can contact me, all right? And I'll give you more information about how to get started on Burnout to Balance, okay? So you can fully align with who you truly and how you truly want to live your life, okay? So thank you for joining me on Trauma Talks, and I really appreciate you. All right, and I'll see you guys in the next video, okay? Bye-bye.